Every year, India imports nearly $60 billion worth of gold. Not for industry, not for innovation, but to be locked away in vaults, in lockers, and wedding dowries. Gold doesn't build factories. Gold doesn't fund startups. Gold doesn't compound. And this week, Mukesh Ambani said the quiet part out loud. Ambani called India's obsession with gold unproductive savings. That single phrase tells you everything. Because this wasn't a polite conversation between two CEOs. It was a declaration of intent. Reliance isn't partnering with BlackRock to launch another investment product. No, they're attempting something far more ambitious. They're trying to financialize the savings of the world's most populous nation. This is the opening shot of the Gold War. Before we dive into the clinical strategy of how Ambani is Jio-fying finance, 90% of you watching aren't subscribed yet. Look, if you want to understand the moves that redefine trillion-dollar empires before they happen, you need to be in this room. Hit the subscribe button right now. Subscribed? Good. Let's get into the math of the Gold War. Pillar 1. The psychology of the hedge. To understand the war, you have to understand the enemy. In India, gold isn't an investment. It's a memory, a safety net, a psychological hedge against chaos. Gold survived empires. Gold survived inflation. Gold survived governments. When systems failed, gold didn't. And that matters, because gold requires zero trust. No apps, no banks, no platforms, just possession. But here's the problem. From a corporate standpoint, gold is dead capital. It doesn't move, it doesn't generate data, it doesn't create leverage. A gold bar in a locker has zero capital velocity, zero data exhaust, zero platform power. And Reliance doesn't build empires on static assets. Reliance builds empires on flows, data flows, money flows, attention flows. Gold blocks all three. So Ambani isn't attacking tradition, he's attacking a psychological moat. Because once money leaves gold, it doesn't just go into stocks. It enters systems, platforms, algorithms. And once that happens, control shifts. Pillar 2. The BlackRock leverage. Now let's talk about the other half of this equation. BlackRock. For an American audience, this name needs no hype. It's the largest asset manager on Earth, over $10 trillion under management. BlackRock doesn't just manage money. It influences markets, advises governments, shapes financial reality. But even BlackRock has a blind spot: Indian retail investors. Because India's wealth isn't centralized, it's fragmented, informal, suspicious. You don't enter that market with prestige, you enter it with distribution. And that's where Reliance becomes irreplaceable. Jio didn't compete in telecom, it reset expectations. Free data, then habit, then dependence, then monetization. Jio BlackRock follows the same playbook. BlackRock provides intelligence, risk models, asset manufacturing, global exposure. Reliance provides distribution, trust at scale, and frictionless adoption. This is not a joint venture. It's distribution plus intelligence. And the real product isn't mutual funds. The real product is behavior change. Pillar 3. The threat to the banks. Most people think this hurts gold jewelers. Wrong. The real casualties are the banks. HDFC, ICICI, SBI. For decades, banks owned Indian savings, fixed deposits, recurring deposits, low risk, low yield. But Jio BlackRock doesn't need branches. It doesn't need relationship managers. It needs habits. If someone's first investment is an app, they may never walk into a bank. And that's the danger, because this isn't competition, it's disintermediation. Lower fees, cleaner design, algorithmic allocation. Banks are left holding high-cost infrastructure, slow compliance, shrinking margins. And unlike telecom, finance can't be free. Which means this pressure doesn't ease, it accumulates. This is the Jio-fication of finance. Realpolitik, the Kingmaker Move. Now strip away the marketing. Forget returns, forget inclusion. This is about power. Because whoever controls where a nation saves, controls where it invests, controls what grows, controls what dies. Gold represents individual sovereignty. Capital markets represent institutional sovereignty. Ambani is betting India is ready to switch from hoarding to platform-mediated capital, from emotional security to optimized allocation. And if he's right, this won't just be the largest asset migration in India. It will be one of the largest psychological rewritings of wealth ever attempted. This isn't a product launch. It's a redirection of national cash flow. And in modern capitalism, that's the ultimate Kingmaker move. Because power isn't created, it's redirected.